Yeah! Did you know that the first Coke drink was red wine mixed with cocaine? Can you guess which country consumes an average of 700 glasses per year? Coca-Cola is a drink that is enjoyed all over the world. And in today's video, let's talk about this mysterious drink and the interesting facts you should know before drinking it. Welcome to our channel to learn about Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the most popular soft drink in the world and has entered the diet of children and adults alike. Because we all have tried drinking Coca-Cola at least once. A lot has been said about this drink to clarify our doubts about the taste of Coca-Cola. We decided to share with you these curious and incredible facts about this popular brand. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell button before going to the video. This secret recipe was so closely guarded until 1903 that, according to some reports, only a few people knew the written copy. The recipe is kept in a high-security vault at a factory in Georgia. Although this drink was invented by John Pemberton, it was introduced to the public by a businessman named Asa Griggs Candler. In 1818, he bought this successful brand for just $550 and aggressively marketed it, making millions in return. The logo hasn't changed much since 1886, except for a few modifications. The Spencerian font that was first used is still evident in the design today. The most notable addition was the wavy underline in 1969. This ad was published in Family Circle magazine in July 1953. When the famous Coca-Cola bottle was first introduced, it was a landmark for the brand as it was initially only available at soda fountains. Coca-Cola was first sold at Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta. In 1915, owner Candler launched a competition to create a bottle design that would distinguish Coca-Cola from its customers. The winner was the Root Glass Company, based in Terre Haute, Indiana. The bottle's bulbous design is modeled on the cocoa bean. As part of its marketing strategy to show that Coca-Cola was better than its competitors, the company claimed that there was a perfect temperature at which the drink should be served. It is between 1 degree Celsius and 3.3 degrees Celsius. In 1919, salesmen were even sent to new retailers to implement these standards. Not only was Coca-Cola one of the first brands to create a modern way of bottling its products, it was also an early adopter of multipacks. Observing a tendency for shoppers to buy more than one bottle at a time, in 1923, it introduced 6-packs so customers could take multiple glass bottles home without breaking them. This ad appeared in the Ladies' Home Journal in 1948. Coca-Cola quickly became an American staple, as it became available across the country and kept the bars closed. Its popularity increased due to advertising. The first popular slogan featured here in a 1936 Christmas ad was "Refreshing Pause," coined by ad man Archie Lee in 1929. Never one to miss an advertising opportunity, Coca-Cola was the first Olympic sponsor, beginning its sponsorship of the 1928 Summer Games in Amsterdam. During World War II, Coca-Cola executive Robert Woodruff stated that Coca-Cola should be available for 5 cents a bottle, no matter where they were in the world, no matter how much it cost the Coca-Cola Company. More than 5 billion bottles of Coke were distributed to U.S. troops. Portable soda fountains were even directed to the far reaches of the South Pacific. Although Pepsi was not very popular, it was growing, and in the 1950s, Coca-Cola decided to diversify to stay relevant. In 1955, it used larger and family-sized bottles with the original 185 milliliters drink. It was a scary idea for the business at the time. Do you like Coca-Cola in the morning? In the 1980s, the brand tried to convince people. A media storm reported the statistics, and it was suggested that people were swapping their morning coffee for a refreshing and stimulating caffeine solution. An article in the Los Angeles Times wrote that only agrarian societies enjoyed hot coffee in the morning. However, the marketing campaign failed because it failed to convince people that waking up with soda was normal. Coca-Cola is the most widely consumed beverage. So if you've collected all the Coke bottles you've ever consumed, it's no surprise that it takes up a lot of space. In fact, if you bottled every single drop of Coca-Cola ever made in 227 milliliters bottles and placed them end to end, they would reach the moon and back more than 2,000 times. The Coca-Cola Company sells about 4,000 different beverages across 500 brands, not just Coke. In fact, Coca-Cola manufactures many products. If you tried one of its products every day, it would take you over 11 years to try them all. Coca-Cola claims its name is the second most understood term in the world, with more than 94% of people recognizing it. The attractive red and white logo is reportedly recognized by more than 90% of the world's population. It's not hard to see why Coca-Cola is so well recognized. It is estimated that the average person around the world drinks a Coca-Cola product, Coke, Sprite, or Fanta, every 4 days. We really are a world of soda addicts. Coca-Cola's biggest fan base is in Mexico, where the average person drinks more than 700 servings a year. That's nearly twice as much as Americans drink. Its popularity began in the early 1970s, when Coca-Cola sponsored the Mexico City Olympics and World Cup. Only 2 countries in the world have banned Coca-Cola, Cuba and North Korea. So if you ever visit these 2 countries, you will not find Coca-Cola anywhere. Will Kim Jong-un let you get a Coca-Cola while visiting North Korea? If you have already heard of Coca-Cola, I am very interested to know. In addition to this, if you know any special information about the history of Coca-Cola, please tell us. Finally, thank you for joining us. If the video is good, then press the subscribe button and press the bell icon to watch such videos daily. Also, don't forget to share this information with your friends. Have a nice day until you see a video like this.